Hi, it's Jim Thornton from Mind Massage Audios again, and today we're going to talk about language and the role that it plays in helping you to sleep. What kinds of language can you use, and what language is used in a good sleep audio? Well, the first kind of language you should look for is positive language. What do I mean by that? I mean language, first of all, that's affirming, language that makes you feel better about yourself. We get lots of negative feedback every day, and you don't need to lie to yourself to actually give yourself positive affirmations. We all make mistakes every day, but what we need is balance in our life. And at bedtime, one of the things you really need is positive affirmation. The second thing I mean by positive, though, is that if you want to make a change in your life, if you want to do something better, if you want to improve, then the way to focus on that improvement is to focus on the desired result, not the negative activity. For example, if you wanted to eat better, one way to approach that would be to tell yourself, don't eat junk food. Now, some believe, including hypnotists, that your brain actually has a mechanism where it parses out negative language. And when you tell yourself, don't eat junk food, what it actually hears is, eat junk food, partially because you're focusing on the topic of junk food, and partially because it's doing it for a reason. So if you want to eat better, focus on the positive result. Focus on, I'd like to eat vegetables more times, or I'd like to eat regular meals. Secondly, language in a sleep audio should be permissive. You can be told, for example, instead of sleep, if I'm in a sleep audio, or commanding you to sleep, I can remind you that you've already chosen to sleep now, with language something like this. You have chosen this time to sleep. And just reminded you that this is something that's a value of yours, something that you want to do. So language that's both positive and permissive are very important in sleep audios. The next thing that you need to know is that language should always be appropriate for what you want. In other words, if somebody speaks in a tone that you don't relate to, it's just going to rub you the wrong way. We communicate with people we know, like, and trust. And so, if you are most comfortable listening to a female voice, don't buy my sleep audio because you probably won't benefit from it. You need to hear from a voice that works for you. Next thing I want to talk about, though, is how much talk should be on the sleep audio. If I'm talking to you with a lot of intellectual content, I'm keeping your brain busy. I'm actually activating the wrong part of your brain to sleep. So what I want you to do is consider this. Thoughts and language should be expressed in short, emotional content. If they're giving you word pictures that are too complicated, then that might be keeping you awake. So check that out when you're looking for a hypnosis audio or a sleep audio. The last thing I want to talk about is how much audio should be on there. A powerful tool that people can use is subliminal audio. Again, if I'm keeping your brain engaged on the conscious level for too long, it's actually preventing you from going to sleep. So many good audios take advantage of subliminal technology to help you to reinforce what you believe, to give you affirmation, but basically do it in a way that your conscious mind can relax and your subconscious mind can receive the information. So if you add up all those contents, if all those types of languages, if you have an audio that includes things like binaural sound, bilateral sound, permissive language, language that makes you feel better about yourself, reminds you to block distracting thoughts with a mind loop, and use a subliminal language, you'll have a very powerful tool that will help you to sleep better. I look forward to hearing from you. This is Jim Thornton at Mind Massage Audios.